Rekha's husband, Jitendra, hanged himself from the roof of their home. She is one of the hundreds of widows who is now left to fend for herself. She is now raising her three daughters on her own. She must also repay the debt her husband incurred from private moneylenders and banks. After the death of her husband, Rekha pushed into more debt and took jobs as laborers on their farms to sustain her family. The children also dropped out of school as she couldn't afford to pay fees, and they worked with her to help their family instead. One day, Rekha's elder daughter came running to her with a newspaper and introduced her mother to an organization, Dilasa, which work in close cooperation with 25 other small NGOs in Vidarbha and Marathwada regions. It runs a farmer support center, spread information on various government schemes meant for the benefit of the farmer and rural population. Presently, Dilasa has reached out to 59,000 beneficiaries from 845 villages of Maharashtra state. It has been proposed to extend its service in Andhra Pradesh state, reaching out to a total of 1,15,000 beneficiaries from 1,200 villages with 5 lakh of population. Shiri. The very next day, Rekha went to the address provided in the newspaper and met Smriti, the organization's head. Rekha explains everything to Smriti and asks for her assistance. Rekha. For my husband, his life journey was very tough and tiresome. There was hardly any pleasure and comfort in his destiny. All above. There was no help from any private or government agency. His life was dull and blank. There was no spare of fulfillment and joy. His life was like a crematorium with line after line of dead corpses, burning like the fire of hell or underworld. There are so many worries and stress in our life as there is no hope and happiness left, as domestic and social life is totally destroyed by unending poverty and want. Farmers do the work in fields, so they are ignorant of how tricky and unkind is the outer world. When a farmer is trapped in the vicious racket of debt, then it is impossible for him to cross the bar safely. Nobody is helpful to the poor and helpless farmer. There are also other family pressure like education, health, trouble, court, cases, etc. Each of these act as a brutal assault on indebted farmer, but health and financial demands are most malicious and painful of them all. Smriti, I can understand due to the harsh repercussions of drought. Poor rural families like you have lost their bread earner, which has shaken the very instinct of basic survival. But don't worry, Rekha, we are only here to help you. There are many foundations which are working for farmers and widows of farmers who committed suicide, like Naam Foundation has stepped in at this crucial juncture with numerous initiatives like construction of houses for the families in which farmers committed suicide, village adoption for 5 villages, distribution of money to widows of farmers, development of sewing clusters, and river rejuvenation. Rekha wiped tears. Really, really? Will my condition get better? Will my kid return to school again? I am going to do everything to teach them again. I want them to study at all costs so that they don't end up like their parents. And I just want them to study hard to learn these new farming techniques so they don't have to do needless manual labor and continue to cultivate for our nation, because as they say, if the farmer is rich, then so is the nation. Smriti, Rekha, you inspire me, Rekha. Even after facing so many difficulties, you are still strong enough to stand up for your kids. For fighters like you, our government has started many schemes like the Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi scheme has been started to provide income support to farmers, families holding cultivable land to enable them to take care of expenses related to agriculture and allied activity as well as domestic needs, so as to protect them from debt. Under this scheme, a financial benefit of Rs 6,000 as per is provided in 3-4 monthly installment of Rs 2,000 to farmer families. As there are many non-governmental organizations like Save India Farmer (SIF) promote identification and analysis of important issues affecting farmers. Awareness about farmer suicides help the families of the victim by funding sustainable means of livelihood and projects that will help farmer building and progress in traditional or newer method of farming information. And they also continue to help the widows of the farmer who did not get any government aid by investing in the entrepreneurial ways so they could stand on their feet and let their family out of poverty. NGOs act as a bridge between government and farmers to resolve issue and make sure farmers get access to all their entitlements. The NGO also work with farmers to help them make the shift to sustainable farming. The transition might not only yield them higher profits but also reduce the cost of production substantially. Apart from securing a more financial stable future for the farmers, organizations like Kisan Mitra has another department that handles distress call by farmers who are depressed. Rekha. But what about farmers like my husband who have been facing droughts almost every year? Smriti. Yes, I know. Most of the time farmers have to face droughts and floods and government can very easily solve this problem and help the farmers. The government must construct dams, check dams, link rivers and harvest rainwater. These measures will solve the problem of drought, flood and water shortage permanently. River catchment area, ponds, water bodies, meadows, etc. all are encroached by the land mafia or distributed by the politicians to their vote banks, so hardly any land is left as meadows for animals. Government must establish rural and agriculture based industries and give 100% reservation to farmers in such industries. These measures will give farmer employment and side income. Farmers who are completely dependent on agriculture should be given agriculture pension, quotas, and reservation in jobs and education. Rekha. I wish you could be found by all farmer and family member in need and you could enlighten their lives just as you did mine. Rekha expressed her gratitude and left. Thank you.